Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1518 of Connecting the Thoughts, though I think that should be 19. Should make that correction then. And our quote for today is there is something to learn from every moment. There is something to learn from every moment. And who better to have on this week's day 5-day challenge than Iman Al Suwaidi? Welcome, Iman, to the conversation.
Hi, Ruqya. Glad to meet with you again.
Yes, beautiful, isn't it? For those of you who are unaware, and probably this is Iman. She is the CEO of Al Noor Lifestyle Coaching. She is a risk and compliance manager, a leadership coach. She wears many feathers to her cap, and I have had the good fortune of meeting, connecting with her and her work a couple of years back, and I am so happy and excited to have this conversation with her today. So thank you, Iman.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Welcome.
My pleasure. I'm always happy to see your quotes
Thank
every once in a while, and when I see it, it's actually triggers something to the mind, and that's why I was like when I saw the challenge, it's like yes, let me do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So when we say there is something to learn from every moment, what comes to your mind?
Like the first thing comes to me is like the learning because in our life we are basically experiencing life and trying different things since we are children, right? So we try to walk, we try to like that. So there is different way of learning. Sometimes by experience, experiencing and learning by failing and then doing it again and stuff.
Hmm,
Sometimes by observing others what they are doing and maybe learning from that. Sometimes
right,
from our own like past mistakes.
correct.
But like something like I want to mention here is like if we have like some story that we have in the past, sometimes we tend to repeat that again in our pattern. Like so, in the learning, it's quite interesting because it's important to realize what we are doing. It's not like about okay failing and doing it again and stuff like that.
Absolutely. And I love what you said about learning from others' mistakes because I think life is too short to learn from only our own mistakes. We can
Yeah.
observe from what others have done. We can look at who are around us and gather inspiration and understanding from them. And that's why it's also so important to surround yourself with the right people, right?
Hmm.
That's the power of community, the power of who you are engaging with and what you are learning from them, whether it's from their mistakes or whether it's from their achievements as well, of course. So, in every moment, there is learning. I'll tell you where this quote came about for me.
Hmm.
I was sitting in the car. I was sitting in the car. I was just about to, go drive. Change from parking to drive. And I realized when you look at the gears, they
Hmm.
have a message for you as well, right? When your car is in park, it's parked, it's not making any progress, it's just sitting there doing nothing. But when you have a goal to reach a particular destination, you have to shift gears to drive.
Yes.
And shift gears to drive, you have to go from park to reverse to neutral to drive. And isn't that how you
And
have to
sometimes
be?
parking as well.
Yeah. So when
And it's
when you
okay.
and it's okay. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you have a goal in mind, you have to take a step back,
Mm.
see the bigger picture, come to a neutral place of non-judgment, and then move forward.
That's beautiful. It's like how you are looking to your, like, because usually, you are in your story. So when you are in your story, you don't see the whole perspective. That's why you have a friend, you have a coach, you have somebody like can help you see whatever is missing in your vision. And because of that, sometimes it's good to be neutral and even park. And when you are doing that, you are taking a step back and looking at what you have in as your tools and stuff, and maybe take the next strategic move and expansion or whatever is there. Yeah. So that's part of
Absolutely.
the expansion and learning as well. Very
True.
important.
So a question I'd like to ask you, and again, actually, like put you on the spot, is Iman, what have been some moments that have been the greatest teachers for you? What Share with us a simple example of where you may have learned something from a moment in life.
Hmm. I think like the most expensive moment, I think, is the moment. The moment is like it's considered maybe failure sometimes. Like it's very expensive in terms of your time, your energy, and even your money and stuff. And that's for me most of the time in relationships. Like if
Mhm.
you have admired someone and like have that thing for a while, and you think they are the most important person to learn from and stuff like that, and fail to realize that at the end of the day they are human, and goes again, okay, you have learning and expectation. So
Mm.
you have learning, which is great. Okay, if I want to learn something about money, then there is some books about money and stuff like that. If I want to learn some about relationship, then there is more things to learn about that. But holding that learning into one person or one relationship and putting that expectation is يعني difficult one, يعني especially for me. I think I had couple of crashes in terms of that, and that's the most expensive and valuable learning, I think, because
Mm.
from your own pocket you have to learn sometimes. Yes,
Absolutely, and I like the honesty, and it's beautiful because when we share with so much of openness, people realize that yes, there is always learning. It's not just about having that perfect outer image or having that perfect space where people see that, oh, this is how it should be, but actually no, you crash, you fall, there are moments of growth, there are moments of learning. So thank you for sharing that. And
mm,
as I said, there is learning in every moment. It's only when you are in that moment, when you're fully present in that moment, will you be able to understand, instead of, being anxious about the future or being sad and angry about the past. If you can just be in the present moment, that's when
yes,
you will really pick up the learning and take it on for
yes.
yourself.
That's what I say. The present moment is actually a present. So
Mhm.
being in the present and realizing this moment is the most beautiful thing in life, and it's always a practice, because you cannot say, oh, I'm not thinking about the past. No, the past is part of your learning and shaping your future as well, but realizing the lesson from it, and every time you catch yourself on that, and
So
even worrying about the future, to realize, like, even taking small little step. I love and I admire a lot your consistency in making like more than 1518 or 19 days. So that's huge. It's a small every day, like 15, or I don't know how much time you invest, like maybe half an hour daily, and continuing it. If we do the same for everything in life, like exercise, if we have knowledge, every day is 15 or 20 minutes, like that. And that's one of the initiative we did before, like called the 5 a.m. Arabic, and we did that. We had 20-minute exercise, 20 minutes meditation, and 20 minutes writing your goals and implementing it. And it's created magic for for most of the people who commit to the in that program.
absolutely. And that's my intention with this 5-day challenge. So
Hmm.
I was looking at my journey of 1,500 plus when I reached that. And I thought, okay, let's create a shift, let's create a change.
Hmm.
And that's when I thought, okay, let me give my listeners a taste of what consistency feels like, because it can be a bit of a pinch when you have to be at a particular spot at a particular time and commit to it day after day. And so I opened up the challenge and you said yes, and so did my other speakers, and I've already got a lineup of star speakers for next month, and I'm really looking forward to these conversations. And
Yes.
guys, if you are new to the conversations, if you're coming here to watch Iman, and if you're new to this platform, do subscribe, hit the notifications, so that you can catch us every single day as we go live together until Friday. There's a new quote every day, there will be new conversations. Leave us comments, be part of these conversations. I call these live videos connecting the thoughts, because that's what we are doing. There's a thought we are presenting on. I'm sharing my perspective, she's sharing her perspective, and we are adding value. So thank
That's
you.
beautiful. Like, I'm thinking even like how you are doing that every day, and how you have the wisdom to create code every day. You know, at some stage, it's like a talent.
Chatterbox.
Huh?
I'm a chatterbox, Iman. You know that.
No, it's it's part of your talent. I think, yeah, that's why it's
Alhamdulillah.
making it happen.
Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, I am learning in comments. If this has been of value to you, please tag a friend who needs to receive this message. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Iman, for joining us. I will see you tomorrow. And until
Inshallah.
tomorrow, inshallah.
See.
And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much.